Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. And welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Today I'm in the kitchen, but this time we're doing something a little different. When it comes to carp fishing, as you know, corn works very well. A very effective bait. Carp love corn. But not a lot of places can use corn. Some places ban it, you can't use it. There is an alternative to corn which is equally as effective, if not maybe even a little better. And that's the boilie. And what we're going to do today, folks, is I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own boilies for carp. Now these are some basic ingredients that we found here at Thundermist Lure Company work very well for carp. And it's very simple. I have some dough here that we made our own dough. And basically all you've got to do, folks, to make your own dough is you get about a cup of flour, you add 1 egg, and then about a 1/4 cup of water, and you mix it all together. And you want the dough to be a little bit sticky, and I'll show you why. So that's quite a bit of dough as well. That'll make a lot of boilies for you. And besides the dough, I've got a little bit of rice here. So we've got some rice that we pre-cooked, and corn flakes here that I've ground up in my fingers and just mashed them up into fine crumbs. And we also have oatmeal. This is your regular oatmeal that you'd find that you have for breakfast. So just a plain oatmeal. And all you got to do, folks, to make your boilies, we're going to pinch off a little bit of dough. And you want it to be fairly small because it's going to grow in size. You know, maybe about the size of a dime. And with your dough, which is a little sticky, you're going to add a little bit of rice. Just put in the bowl of rice, and you add a little bit of rice to it, and just kind of work the rice in a bit. Then you're going to move over to your corn flakes, and you're going to cover it in the corn flakes, like so. And then you move over to your oatmeal, and roll it up in the oatmeal, and squeeze everything all together. And if you've ever made meatballs, you just kind of roll it between the palm of your hands like so. And there you have one boilie right there. Continue the same process, make all your boilies, and then once you've got your boilies all made, the next thing you have to do is boil them. We're going to do that right now. Okay, as you see, I got a good boil there. In they go. And all I'm going to do now is let them boil for 1 minute. Leave them in there for 60 seconds, and then we're going to take them out. Okay, it's been a minute. Let's shut that down. Let's take our boilies out and put the boilies in some cold water, just like that, so they stop cooking. So just cool them down a bit, and then out of the cold water they come. And I'm just going to pat them dry. And there we have it. So there you have it, folks. That's one great recipe on making your own boilies, and hence the name boilies, where you boil the water. They're boiled. And from here, all I would do, folks, is I'd put them in a jar, and I would keep them in the fridge. And these boilies, they will last in the fridge for up to a week. If you want to make a big batch, as a matter of fact, this dough that we have here today, folks, that 1 cup of flour, this will make probably anywhere from 60, 70 to upwards of 100 boilies, depending on how big you make them. But you're going to want to keep them about the size of a dime or a nickel. This one is a little bit bigger. And they will make, folks, they will make for a lot of good carp fishing day in and day out. So if you haven't tried boilies, give them a try. They're fantastic. They work really well. And if you want to play around with recipes, you can do that too. But this is a tried, tested, and true recipe. Works great for us. It'll work great for you. So thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. He does not like the net. There we go. That's a nicer fish.